That's what my kids tell me. I don't talk like young folks. They got other issues. I didn't have any words. I used the training I had, which I did with my staff, to protect myself if somebody attacks my body. That was my foot, my knee, and this almost ruined my arm.
Thank you. Thank you.
What do you say to them now?
So, well, I always want to find out why you're so angry. Well, why you want to hurt somebody else, you know. That's something that becomes a foundation of why people go to war at the national and international level. Why can't we talk? You know, we can even fight it out physically if it's in a ring, a boxing ring like Muhammad Ali or something. This issue of putting money into weaponry instead of into homes and roads and healthcare and dental care and good food, grass and trees, you know, animals, puppies, you know, things that make you happy. It's a misuse of our wealth and our power. I'd like it to see it go for the good instead of for the death. For life, not death. It's always got to be for life. It's got to be for the future, because you don't know what tomorrow brings. All you have is today, but all of us are going to have progeny. There are women in my family, incidentally.
Plenty of them.
But it was nice to have the men, because we as women are the caregivers. We carry you 9 months, and you know, we help with the husbands or boyfriends. We help to rear you to school, and then we're proud of you when you end up, hopefully, older, taking care of us. Right now, nobody's taking care of me. And I'm just grateful I live in Boston. I tell you, I had an option. I lived in Washington, D.C. for a while. And for a few weeks, one summer, I lived in New York City, which is very exciting. It's too big. It's just, New York City is just too much. And Washington is interesting. It was segregated when I lived there. So that's a different issue in America, where we segregate by sex, by age, by income, by neighborhood, in almost, we think, invisible ways, but they're visible in the outcomes. So we need to break down the barriers, because there's only one of us here, all of us who call ourselves human beings. I don't know what's on those planets out there. And as a kid, I believe in Flash Gordon and all that, you know, Prince Valley and all that stuff in the funny papers. But really, it's what's outside your house and down the streets. That's a dream, and maybe our kids will get there. And we've got things going out to other planets and other satellites and universes. But right now, I want to know if the people down the street got enough to eat, and if they can afford to buy the gas. Somebody put at the gas station in Roxbury in front of the pump for 89 octane. And then it's got the next level. And then in front of the high octane says, you don't want to know. Because the price of gas is like the down payment on a house. It's scary now. So right now, all of us have to pull together to try to get both this nation and other nations on a better equilibrium financially. We're pricing people out of good food and good health care with the way it is now. It's to me, it's scary, and I'm at the end of life. I don't know how you folks are paying for it. But enough on the money. Thank you. Thank you that when I know, I just should pick up the phones and take me to BI. I never say Beth Israel. People know what BI is, isn't that something? You say BI in Boston, everybody knows what Beth Israel. And it's not that this isn't a medical center, because we have a lot of fabulous institutions of medicine and teaching. But you are one of a kind. Thank you. To kids, I don't know who they are. They would go into the light show. They were coming from the light show, which is, I was walking toward that.
Just what would you want to say to them?
You're angels without wings, I'll tell you that much. Their parents should be so proud that they cared enough to get help for somebody laying on the street bleeding. And there's a lot I don't remember. I just, you know, I don't let it bother me now, because, hey, you all took care of me. And so you move on. But you do have to be prepared to protect yourself in the future. And thank you. Thank you. Because I like to eat.
Thank you. Thank you all so much.